everybody, my name is Aaron, aka Pulling Teeth, and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, and we're at WWE Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking off this show with the APA. We've got a huge tag team match to kick things off here. The APA versus a brand new team here in Universe who have just joined the ranks of the WWE/WWF. We saw at the last show was ECW, who have been on a bit of a roll at the minute. WCW have been on a bit of a roll at the minute. It's time for the WWE to sort of kick things into gear, because they've been sort of lagging behind. Let's see if this huge tag team match to start things off is going to be a way to go. We are kicking off with the APA, taking on, like I said, a brand new team here to Universe. Brand new team. Let's see how they do. Let's get their opponents out here. Let's kick this thing off right. The APA going against newbies is probably never a good sign for the newbies, but here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, Beer Money Incorporated. James Storm on the right, Bobby Roode on the left. A team that have made a big name for themselves in other companies. Now have made it here. Let's see how they do tonight. The Cowboy James Storm and Bobby Roode. Getting fired up to be here for their WWE debut this evening. See how they do in the tag ranks. Looks like Bradshaw starting on one side, Roode on the other. And here we go. The bell rings and we are kicking things off. Big Bradshaw already got Roode by the scruff of the neck. We know the APA stance usually on newbies. On rookies, they're not usually the most polite of people to the new guys. See if there's much more of that going to go on tonight. JBL already throwing Bobby Roode around. Bobby now though whipping JBL into the Beer Money corner. We've already got a tag. Shot to the ribs. Storm back suplex, nearly dropping JBL on his neck. I said JBL. Nearly dropping Bradshaw on his neck. Yes, wink wink, nudge nudge. Beer Money already getting the double team offense rolling here. Two big double team maneuvers started off. They're working incredibly well as a team already. Bradshaw trying to fight out of it. It looked like they'll both go for huge chops. Roode a little quicker off the exchange. They're going for another tag maneuver maybe. Oh, Bradshaw trying to fight out. He's got Roode up on his shoulders and snake eyes. Straight into a cover, forearm across the face. We still had no Farouk in this match as of yet. Farouk's still sitting off in the corner. It looks like Bradshaw knows about this, and he's going to maybe change that. Oh, nice running forearm strike and a stomp to Bradshaw's face. Dropping the knee on the back of the head. Roode turning his attention to Farouk. Is he going to DDT him on the apron? He is. Spikes him. Bradshaw, nice shoulder tackle though. Bouncing Roode's head off the floor like a basketball. I suppose he kind of was tall enough to be a basketball player. We'll give him that. Oh, Bradshaw's cut as well. Bradshaw's bleeding. Beer Money have got the APA rolling here. They've not been able to get out of the blocks. Bradshaw's not even been able to make a tag as of yet. Sidewalk slam though. Keeping Roode down on the mat. And now just seemingly just teabagging his spine, because why not? It's a valid move. Getting donkey punched for his trouble. Nice boot to the chin from Bradshaw. Beer Money recuperating on the outside, and here comes Farouk at long last. Charges in, huge STO takedown. Farouk going in like a house of fire. Sidewalk slam of his own. Keeping Rude on the mat. Rude diving tag to Storm. Boot attempt did not connect. Thrown off the rope. Storm. Snap power slam. It's been a hell of a showcase for Beer Money in their first match here. Discus forearm dropping Farouk. He's having to take a break. Gets back into the ring though. Caught. Farouk firing out of it. Trying to at the very least. Farouk's going up on the shoulders, slip behind. Taking out the knee. Going for a cover already just off taking out the knee. Actually got a 2 count. Beer Money might be onto something here. Because we haven't even mentioned tonight's huge main event. The #1 contender for the World Championship, Stone Cold Steve Austin, is going to be taking on The Undertaker in the main event tonight. But they have a special guest referee, and that special guest referee is going to be the world's champion, The Rock, who's going to be watching that one very, very closely. We also have a couple of championship matches tonight. We have a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. D'Lo Brown defending against Gangrel and a mystery opponent. And we also have Kane, who's going to be challenging Hardcore Holly for the Hardcore title. All to come later tonight. But we've still got to get through this tag team match first. A stomp to the arm there. And another stomp to the arm. Rude here, trying his best to keep Farouk grounded. He doesn't want Farouk to start building that power game. That's one thing that we know the APA are going to have a huge advantage in, and that's power. Nice spinning STO there by Rude. Not spinning STO, spinning Uranagi even. Rude now going for the leg. Trying to take out the knee. They've both tried to do that to Farouk a couple of times here. Snapping neckbreaker. Rude seems to be going for a tag. Here comes Storm. Storm now. Picked up Farouk. Storm. What's he going for? Whatever it was, Farouk shut that down. Big elbow to the face, followed by multiple boots. Tag back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's back in. Whip Storm back to a corner. That was incredibly quick. What the hell is he doing? Oh, axe handle over the spine. Leg drop attempt. Storm gets out of the way. Storm now got the arm, bringing it down to the mat. Go stomp on that joint again. Covers 1. It's going to take a lot more than that to put down somebody like Farouk. Also known as Ron Simmons. Huge spine buster. The ring shook with that one. 1, 2. No, Storm's still alive in it, despite the huge spine buster there. So even sprung back to his feet. Throws Farouk over onto the apron. Huge right hand. Nice enziguri. Storm dropping Farouk to the floor. Now he's eyeing up Bradshaw. Oh, he's got hold of him. Elbow to the face. Storm over the ropes. DDT. Oh, but gets booted for his efforts. You got to give Beer Money credit. They have hung in there with the APA here more than I think anyone was expecting them to. Although Storm's now just getting his head bounced seemingly off the stairs. We're a 5 count. 6 count. Farouk getting back in the ring. 7. 8. Going to be cutting it fine, Storm. 9. Just in time. Just at 9. And Farouk's got both Beer Money in the ring. Dropping Storm off the turnbuckle pad. Storm now fighting out of it still. Big punch to the face. Storm. Inverted atomic drop. Dropping him off in Lower Manhattan. Big back elbow. Storm's getting fired up. You know, he's got to be thinking of a finish here. Don't know what he's going to do. Diving reverse DDT. Stomping to the back of the head. Multiple punches now on Farouk. Almost everybody in this match has been cut now. Almost everybody's bleeding. I think it's only really Rude that isn't. Here we go. There's the tag. Oh, are they thinking? They are. They're thinking of the DWI, drinking while investing. Boom! The suplex powerbomb combination. Drinking while investing. That might be all she wrote. Oh, but Bradshaw straight in there. Didn't waste any time at all, did Bradshaw. He was in there within a moment. He realised that might have been it. The rookies might be about to score an upset victory, and Bradshaw was there in a second. Farouk was firing himself up there before he went after Rude, but he took his eye off the ball for a little too long. Rude strutting into the corner, doesn't realise that Bradshaw's back in. He does now though. Got him up. Nice into a neck breaker, Death Valley neck breaker. 1, 2. Bradshaw kicking out. Rude might be thinking inverted DDT. Might be thinking inverted DDT, and he is perfectly planted. Floats over. 1. But there's Farouk again to break it up. The APA now coming into their own in this match. They started off a little hesitant, but they seem to have re-caught everything now. They seem to have caught up. Oh, they're going for it again. They are. The DWI. DWI rolls reverse this time. Storm holding the pin in. And Beer Money get the victory. Beer Money get the victory. Congratulations to Beer Money Incorporated. Huge victory there over the APA in their debut here. Congratulations to James Storm and Bobby Roode. Well done, boys. You've made a hell of a first impression. Well, we've got one-on-one action coming up now. We've got one half of the tag team champions going to be taking on this man, Jeff Hardy. The Hardy Boys and TNA have been dancing around the #1 contendership to the tag team titles for a while now. Edge and Christian have been sort of sat on the side just watching them. But tonight we've got a one-on-one match between one half of the tag team champions, Christian, and this man, Jeff Hardy. Last week, Jeff and Albert tried to have some sort of a match, but it ended up just being a brawl, and both men got escorted out of the arena. You gotta wonder if that's going to come into effect here. Is Jeff going to be 100%? Is Albert going to be wanting to get some sort of revenge? Where's Matt Hardy? Where's Test? This match though is meant to just be straight up one-on-one, Jeff versus Christian. No interference from Matt, no interference from Edge. That's the idea at the very least. We'll see if it plays out that way. Jeff in the ring. Waiting on a near lifelong rival. And here he is. One half of the tag team champions, Christian, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys. I've done this many, many times before. Over and over again. Time and time again. Many times. They've fought in every kind of match you can imagine. Ladder matches, cage matches, hardcore matches, straight up tag matches, one-on-ones, tag teams, tornado tags. Everything you can imagine. Their teams are 2/3 of the co-founders of TLC, along with the Dudley Boys. You could say they know each other exceptionally well. Christian seemingly taking his time to get in the ring tonight. He's in no rush. We haven't really seen much of the tag team champions here in the universe since it started. Edge and Christian sort of sat quietly on the sidelines for the most part, watching numerous other teams try and break in to get that #1 contendership, try and earn themselves title opportunities. We know the Hardys and TNA have been the closest. Probably why this match is happening. Bell rings and here we go, one-on-one, Christian versus Jeff Hardy. Christian dropping that back elbow, taking the early lead in control, keeping Jeff down on the mat. Both these men can fly when they want to, but we've got to think that the aerial advantage will go to Jeff. Whereas I got to think the ground advantage will go to Christian. But Christian going up top early. Calling Hardy back to his feet. Christian now, missile drop kick, nicely done, nicely connected. Christian all over the place, that's a bizarre pin. Oh, he's got his feet on the ropes. Christian got himself all tangled up there. Going for multiple strikes, Jeff firing out of it though. Shot to the ribs and Jeff now dropping him off in low Manhattan, back heel trip. Vintage Jeff Hardy. Christian getting back to his feet quickly, but Jeff shuts him down. Jeff now trying to keep Christian on the mat. Rolls reversing. Nice kitchen sink. Jeff went flying there. Christian's got him up. Grabbing Jeff by the scruff of the neck. Dragging him from one side of the ring to the other. Christian jumps over. Again, hard shot at Jeff's neck. Back of his neck off the top rope. Oh, both went for huge chops. Jeff just a little bit quicker. And Jeff just throwing hands now. Not the sort of style you usually see from Jeff Hardy, but he can scrap when he wants to. Jeff more for the high-flying offense. Can get very hardcore when he wants to, but you don't usually see him start just throwing hands. He clearly hadn't had an idea in his head there, but decided against it. Clearly did not have the space or the maneuverability there to get that done. Christian just dropping a knee off the back of Jeff's head. The disrespect from Christian. Uppercut, overhand, arm trap, scoop slam. Very nice from Christian, nice combination. Jeff back to his feet very quickly. Throws Christian into the corner, Jeff splashes in. Drops Christian down, Christian retreating to the outside. Jeff over the top with the crossbody. Not giving Christian any time to move. Any time to think, any time to breathe. These two still scrapping on the outside. Christian, he's got Jeff up on his shoulders, drops him off the stairs. Nicely done there from Christian. Throwing Jeff again from one side to the other, charges in with the stomp. Oh, Jeff, twist of fate on the outside. He snapped that out of nowhere. Jeff now grabbing hold of Christian. Sends him flying. Following it up though. We're at a 6 count. Dropping on the arm. 7. A 7 count. Come on boys, you want to get back in the ring? 8. Jeff back in. And Jeff straight over the top onto Christian. He doesn't want this to end by count out. Just zero regard for his own well-being, zero regard for his own body. That was virtually a blind jump. You could barely see Christian down there from his position. Jeff's up, diving leg drop. Caught Christian on the neck. Cover. 2, no, Christian's still in this one. Jeff's going back up to his feet. What's he thinking? Hardy scooping a slam. Perfectly set up. Probably for a swanton. Jeff, swanton attempt, but Christian rolls out of the way. Christian's read that book one too many times. Knew exactly what he was doing. A huge neck breaker. 1. Just a 1 count though. Jeff's still firing in this one. He's going to take a little more than that to keep down the charismatic Enigma. Huge clothesline sends Jeff over the top. Christian now pacing. Oh, he's going to show off to the crowd. I don't think he realised Jeff's back in the ring. Chop attempt, didn't work. That worked. Unprettier. Nicely done there from Christian. The unprettier to Jeff. Dragging him across the ring. Covers. Well, I think Jeff's cut. 2. Oh, Hardy's still in this one. Christian now going to the opposite side of the ring. Charging in. Big back elbow. Pulls Jeff out. Christian. Nice with the crossbody. Christian stringing some offense together here. Diving splash. Very nice combo from Christian. He's trying to work out what to do next though. And just plays to the crowd. Jeff though back up. Bleeding though quite heavily is Jeff. That cut's nasty. Atomic drop, back heel trip. Just go back to this one. It worked for him earlier. It's going to work for him again. Jeff going off the ropes. Springboard crossbody of his own. And gets a run up, running splash. Jeff now building a bit of momentum. Punch to the face. Jeff's got Christian from behind. Oh, a reverse twist of fate. You don't see that too often. Pulling it out of his bag of tricks. Got Christian up on the top rope. What's Jeff thinking here? Oh my god. Avalanche twist of fate off the ropes. Jeff pulling that one out of nowhere. Oh, but Christian's still in it. Christian popping the shoulder on. This is why these two are made to do this forever. ENC and the Hardy Boys just know each other far too well. Another springboard crossbody. Jeff's pulled multiple variations of the twist of fate out. Christian's hit the unprettier, but neither able to keep the other down. Jeff did miss a swanton earlier. That might be his best bet to try that again. If he can get Christian in position. Drop down. Leapfrog over. Nice sitting clothesline. Just a stomp to the head and a second one. Jeff, low drop kick. He's busted Christian open. I think he thinks he might have got it. And he does. I think he knocked Christian out with that drop kick. Jeff with a huge victory here tonight over one half of the tag team champions. Congratulations to Jeff. Oh, here's Albert with a kendo stick, picking up where they left off last week. This, I suppose, is far, far from over. Well, it's time for a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. D'Lo Brown is going to be defending against Gangrel and an unknown challenger. D'Lo got a huge match against Triple H recently and a huge victory, as a matter of fact. So Gangrel's been on a... not Gangrel, sorry, D'Lo's been on a roll recently. Gangrel here, hovering around that number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship for a while. Finally getting an opportunity tonight. Not getting a one-on-one opportunity. There's a mystery opponent who's been added to the mix, who we're going to find very, very shortly. Don't know who we're going to give the advantage to. The mystery opponent's obviously going to have a bit of an advantage by the fact that he knows who his opponents are going in, whereas they don't know who he is. Gangrel, it's hard to predict, hard to plan for at the best of times, but D'Lo's been on the roll of a lifetime recently. Gangrel waiting in the ring now for his opponents. Who's it going to be? Well, here's the second mystery challenger making his debut here in Universe. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Perfect making a huge return to the WWE here. And in his first match back is getting an Intercontinental Championship match. The IC title has been somewhat synonymous with Perfect over the years. He's one of the people, I don't know about anyone else, but when I picture the IC title, he's one of the first people that come to mind. I mean, it's the likes of him, it's the likes of RVD that just spring to mind straight away. Two different eras, I know, but they're people that just come to mind straight away when I think of the IC title. Welcome back, Mr. Perfect. Slapping the gum away. Someone in the first rows just got slapped in the face with some minty freshness. Gangrel seems to be yelling at Perfect from the outside. D'Lo doesn't look mad about it. If anything, D'Lo looked cool about it. I think D'Lo's happy to be fighting Perfect tonight. And Gangrel, I think D'Lo wants the fight. D'Lo wants the challenge. After recently coming across a huge victory over Triple H, D'Lo's ready for anything right about now. He wants to keep that roll, he wants to keep that train rolling. That roll training, as I was apparently about to say first. Because, you know, words are hard. D'Lo fired up. Triple threat action means no championship advantage. Also means no disqualification and no countouts. First pinfall, first submission is walking out here, the Intercontinental Champion. There it is. There's the prize. All three of these men are vying for. We get a nice lovely shot of the arena just because. Referee Charles Robinson, Lil H. Gangrel. Mr. Perfect. And D'Lo Brown. And here we go. Bell rings. And straight away D'Lo and Gangrel going in for each other. Perfect sitting off to the side, picking his spots. Just realised Perfect and Gangrel, very similar hair. Oh, nice shot block to the knee. Gangrel somehow didn't go down though. It's going to be an interesting one. You got to think more of a scrappy style, brawling style that's going to go to Gangrel for an advantage. When it comes to more of a technical style, that's probably going to go to Perfect. Whereas shockingly, maybe the power game and the high flying game somehow both go to D'Lo. Which is rare that somebody gets both of those. Not to say that Perfect can't go power, or Gangrel can't go power. Oh my god! But D'Lo has got surprising strength, shown by that huge lariat. Short arm clothesline. Gangrel coming in, face buster with the knee. Gluing blow to the back of the neck. Gangrel sends D'Lo off the ropes, belly to belly. D'Lo nearly landing on his head. Gangrel mounting now. Look at the palm strikes on Perfect. D'Lo charge for a clothesline. Gangrel back elbow. Gangrel's keeping complete control currently. He's controlling the pace of this match and he's keeping the pace high. Perfect though picking his spot to slow Gangrel down. D'Lo from behind. Back suplex into a powerbomb. That was very nice. Gangrel just taking shots at Perfect on the ground. Jawbreaker though to keep Gangrel down. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. D'Lo got Gangrel up. Marching around the ring with him. Dropped him off the top rope. Huge clothesline there from Perfect, dropping D'Lo. Perfect dropping Gangrel off in Lower Manhattan. German suplex. I think Gangrel might be going for one of his own. D'Lo saw it coming though. What is D'Lo thinking? Powerbomb. Nice drop kick from Perfect. That was so well timed. Some might say perfectly timed. Perfect started to gain a bit of momentum now. Gangrel's on the outside. Oh, snapping at the neck of D'Lo. Very nicely done. 2 count. Nearly a new champion there. It does not take Perfect long to pick an opportunity. It looks like Gangrel finding himself a weapon. He's got himself the kendo stick. It cracks Perfect in the side of the head with it. And now try to choke Perfect out. And D'Lo breaking that submission up. Punch to the side of the head. That kendo stick still there in the center of the ring. Nice reversal from D'Lo. D'Lo's got hold of Gangrel, pulling him towards the ropes. Perfect though, picking his spot again. Nice bulldog. Perfect is fantastic at just finding an opportunity. Waiting around, seeing the perfect moment and striking. My God, the fast-paced action in this one. Perfect firing out of that hammerlock. Drop kick to the back of Perfect's head from D'Lo, and then one to the front of Gangrel, who doesn't go down. Gangrel, oh, huge lariat. Looked like he was biting at D'Lo's forehead. Hit a huge lariat with that double underhook suplex. Arm trap suplex, I think it might be called. Perfect, sending Gangrel off the ropes. Big back body drop, nearly into D'Lo. Still drops D'Lo with a running forearm. Kicking Gangrel in the nose to keep him down. Perfect now. Gonna work the leg. You take out somebody's leg in a triple threat match, it's going to be hard for them to build up any sort of momentum to get to break a pin. But vintage Perfect with that snap over neck breaker. Pulling the strap down. D'Lo pulling the sledgehammer in, maybe a shot to the Triple H. But the Perfect snatched it straight off him. Perfect has got D'Lo. Perfect plex center of the ring. Gangrel's down. Oh, the kick out of the Perfect plex. I thought Perfect had it. Wait, is he going for it again? He is. He's going for it a second time, this time to Gangrel. And he pinned Gangrel with the Perfect plex. D'Lo has lost the Intercontinental Championship without even being pinned. Mr. Perfect hit D'Lo with the Perfect plex and he kicked out. But D'Lo was still recovering. Perfect hit Gangrel with the Perfect plex straight after and pinned him. We have ourselves a new Intercontinental Champion. Well, keeping the championship matches rolling, we have ourselves now a huge hardcore championship match. Kane, who has been feuding with Shawn Michaels in recent weeks, is going for the hardcore championship tonight against Hardcore Holly. Kane has been on a bit of a losing streak. And he's wanting to turn things around, and look at this man. This man has changed up the appearance a little bit. He has changed up the vibe. The Big Red Machine, a mild reinvention, is here tonight, wanting hardcore gold. Can he do it? Can the Big Red Machine, the Big Red Monster, can he gain the hardcore championship? Or will that lingering thought of how Heartbreak Kid getting victories over him, one up in him at every turn, still be stuck in Kane's head? We're going to find out. But as for right now, Kane looks ready. Look at him. He is really ready to go. But how do you like him now? The hardcore champion, Hardcore Bob Holly, making his way down to the ring to defend that hardcore championship. We have not seen Hardcore Holly here in Universe yet, but he is here as hardcore champ. And he is ready to defend against Kane. Obviously it will be under hardcore rules, which means no countouts, no disqualifications. Pinfalls count anywhere. Any weapon, anything you could get your hands on is going to be allowed. The only way to win by a pinfall or submission, and that pinfall or submission can occur at any place. Anywhere in the arena or even out of the arena. Are we going to get two brand new champions here tonight? D'Lo already lost the Intercontinental Championship to Mr. Perfect without being pinned for it. Gangrel was the one who suffered the pinfall loss in that one. D'Lo kicked out of the Perfect Plex. Gangrel did not. But a win is a win. Let's see if Hardcore Holly's going to have a similar outcome. Defending against Kane, who is just staring down at Hardcore Holly. Kane wants this. Kane needs this. He needs this to get back on track. He needs this to turn the momentum around. It seems like the crowd are almost cheering for it as well. The crowd seemingly are more behind Kane. Hardcore hands over the championship to the referee. Lil Nate shows the Hardcore title to Kane, because that's what you're after. When word of this match got out, Shawn Michaels said he would be sitting this one out. He would not be getting involved. He would happily sit back and let Kane do his own thing. Shawn doesn't want to get intertwined in this match. He will sit back and he will watch from the back. Hardcore already snapped suplex to Kane, showing he is not intimidated by the Big Red Machine, and already getting a power move on Kane, which is impressive in and of itself. And a second. Hardcore Holly not wasting any time. We know that Bob Holly is incredibly tough. There is zero question about that. He's an incredibly tough individual. But the question becomes, is he tough enough to keep down Kane? Well, he's already bringing the weaponry in, but Kane just slaps that kendo stick out of Hardcore's hand. Not just sending him off the ropes, sending him over the ropes from one side of the ring to the other. Kane though back into the ring for a second. Oh, he wants the weapon. That's what he wanted. Kane follows him out. Hardcore snaps that back off him and takes a shot to the ribs. Goes for a blow to the back of the head. Kane again slapping that kendo stick out of Hardcore's hand. DDT on the floor. And a cover. Just a 1 count. Even though DDT on the floor, it is still just the first real move of the match from Kane. Oh, pop-up punch. My God, the power. The power of the Big Red Machine. Twisting the neck now of Hardcore Holly. Hardcore has had some neck issues in the past. Oh, nice knee to the side of Kane's head. These two fighting virtually in the rampway now. Hardcore thrown into the wall. Kane sends him back into the ring now. Circling round, Hardcore charges in with the shoulder tackle. Actually manages to take Kane down, somewhat surprisingly. Hardcore though got Kane by the neck, tries to walk it from one side of the ring to the other. Not a smart move when Kane's not that hurt. You're not going to keep control over him for very long. Case in point, dropping Hardcore on that rope. Or from being dropped from a 7-foot frame. That is a long fall. Stop to the top of the head. Kane now going for something, but Hardcore snaps the leg. Very nicely done by Hardcore Holly. Slamming the arm down. Hardcore now trying to slow Kane's momentum. Difficult to keep someone the size of Kane down for a decent amount of time. Hardcore's going to keep trying though. Admiring his handiwork, he is keeping Kane on the mat for the moment. Just saying that though, Kane's back up, but Hardcore didn't realise it. Kane's got him and drops him on the ropes again. It's the Big Red Machine thinking now he's gone outside. He's got a sledgehammer, but didn't manage to get to use it. Throwing Hardcore into the apron, big right hand. just tosses it back in, virtually onto the sledgehammer with one hand. Kane now. Look at the power. Look at the height. The height he just had Hardcore Holly in the air for. And a stomp to the face. This seems to be a very different Kane than what we've had for the past few weeks. Huge sledgehammer shot while Hardcore's down. Does he think he has him? He thought he had him. He didn't have him. Oh, but he thinks it's nearly over. Kane thinks it's nearly over. Oh, whatever he was going for, Hardcore Holly fighting out of it. Oh, full Nelson into a full Nelson slam. And now sledgehammer shots of his own. Seemingly to the hips of Kane. Okay, who you are, that's going to hurt like hell. Multiple shots of these sledgehammers. Oh, Hardcore. Hardcore's thinking Alabama Slam. Alabama Slammer. Covers. There's no rope breaks in a Hardcore match. Look, Kane is still in it. He's taking a bit of a breather to the outside, but you're not safe on the outside in a Hardcore match. Hardcore Holly, big axe handle attempt, but Kane caught him. Back breaking him on the floor. Kane now throwing Hardcore into the corner. And Kane thinks he might have it. He might think it's over soon. Leg dropping Hardcore on the outside. This cameraman is having a very bad time trying to get a decent shot. He's even just getting pushed around in the crowd. What's Kane going for now? Another kendo stick. Oh, and bringing it down on Hardcore. Cover on the outside. That ain't going to do it. But whatever Kane's thinking now, mate. Whatever he's thinking now, mate. Kane. Tombstone. No. Holly slipping out the back. Kane was thinking of Tombstone and Hardcore Holly on the floor. That definitely would have got the job done. I don't care who you are, you get Tombstone on the outside, the odds of you being able to get back up before a free count are slim to none. Oh my god, that lariat. Damn near took Hardcore Holly's head off with that one. Over Hardcore. Alabama Slam on the floor. Alabama Slam on the floor. Holly getting a pin. This might do it. Hardcore might be about to retain. No, Kane is still alive in this one. Hardcore Holly cannot believe it. Is he thinking of a third Alabama Slam? I think he is, but Kane saw it coming. Clubbing blow to get out of it. Kane sidewalk slam on the floor. Kane covering after the sidewalk slam. That actually did it. The sidewalk slam on the floor. Kane didn't even need to go for the choke slam. This is most definitely a brand new Kane. Kane is in a different league currently. And he has won the Hardcore Championship. 2 new champions here tonight on Raw. And we still have our main event coming up next. So wait right here, folks. Don't go anywhere. Well, it's main event time, folks. One-on-one match. The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But before that, our world's champion is coming out here in full referee attire. The Rock is going to be reffing this match tonight between the man who he has had a few back and forths with in recent weeks and his #1 contender. The Rock has a very vested interest in this match. We know that Stone Cold is next in line for that World's Championship at the next WWE pay-per-view. But The Undertaker is not far behind on that list. Taker and The Rock have been at each other's throats for a few weeks. Both been as partners and as opponents. But Austin won a huge contest, huge multi-man match in order to become #1 contender. Beating the likes of Chris Jericho, Triple H, Mankind. So we know all of these guys are hovering around that World Championship. A lot of people sniffing around that world title. Everybody's gunning for The Rock at the moment. But they don't call him the Great One for nothing. But tonight, the Great One is wearing the black and white. Oh, and here comes the dead man. Here comes the Undertaker. Bike and all. Dead Man Incorporated. Big Evil. Look at that, he got right up in The Rock's face and The Rock didn't flinch. So these two have been in each other's pockets for the last few weeks. All while Stone Cold has earned himself a championship match. He's earned himself a title match, all that Taker has not managed to do. You know that's got to be eating Taker up. But I suppose that's why we're having this one-on-one match tonight. You got to wonder, if Taker's able to get the victory over Stone Cold, would that give Taker the right to enter himself into that world title match? That'll be for management to decide. But it's not like it's likely to be a straight up normal one-on-one match, is it? Not with The Rock out here. Not with The Rock as referee. But here comes the Rattlesnake. #1 contender, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold knows The Undertaker incredibly well. Knows The Rock incredibly well. All three of these men very, very familiar with each other. They've done this dance a few times. It's going to be interesting to see if The Rock's going to call this straight down the middle. Or is he maybe going to want to give Taker an advantage to lower the momentum of his #1 contender, at the risk of maybe Taker being added to that world title match and it becoming a triple threat. And we saw earlier tonight what triple threats can do in terms of title matches. Puts a champion at a hell of a disadvantage. Or does he maybe play it to give Austin more of an advantage in this match? But that would keep Stone Cold's momentum skyrocketing. And the last thing you want is a Stone Cold who's full of momentum, who's full of confidence. He's damn near unstoppable at that point, the bionic redneck for a reason. Or does he just call it straight down the middle? The Rock's got an interesting call to make tonight. Well, there's the bell. So far, The Rock just keeping it out of the way, keeping himself out of sight, out of mind. Oh, already $1 million dream from Stone Cold. Interesting. Taker already escaping it though. Look at those strikes. Normally it'd be hard to say who's got the advantage straight up striking when you've got Taker and Stone Cold in there, because usually you'd say, oh yeah, Taker's got the advantage in striking, or Stone Cold's got the advantage in striking in both matches. But going one-on-one against each other. Oh, The Rock straight in there, perfectly down the middle. Playing this referee role perfectly well. Taker, nice shot to Austin's face. Thinking back, suplex on the apron. The Rock now watching on the outside. Taker go for the knees. Austin does have notoriously bad knees. Quite a slow outside count from The Rock, but that's understandable. Oh, Austin dropped on that apron, Snake Eyes style. And I think Austin's cut. Wait, so correct me if I'm wrong, but out of every single match we've had tonight, the only one where we have not had blood was the Hardcore title match. That sound right to anybody else? Austin back, suplex to Taker. Stone Cold has got a cut right above his left eye. The Rock is so far calling this perfectly down the middle. Maybe he has thought about it and realizes that either way could give him an advantage or a disadvantage. Whatever way he calls this. So maybe it is better just to let it play out. But the mind games of just him being there might be enough for him. The mind games it's going to play on Austin and Taker, just knowing that it's The Rock that's there with the power in this one. Stone Cold going for a suplex. Taker trying to block it, unable to. Rattlesnake now. Hammers that right hand into Taker's forehead. Taker with a hip toss though, keeping Stone Cold down. The Rock being a surprisingly spot-on referee at the minute. Oh, Taker's got Austin goozled. Choke slam. Oh, Taker brings the straps down. Is he thinking last ride or tombstone? Either way, he could put Austin away. He's thinking last ride. Very close to the ropes, though. Up and down with the last ride. Pins him, The Rock right in there. Austin kicks out of the last ride. Taker, though, has got Austin in a very, very bad way right now. This is going to be difficult for Stone Cold to come back from. The Rock watching on. Whoa! Taker just practically threw Stone Cold at The Rock. Taker's going up top. You don't see this too often from him. He can fly when he wants to. Leg drop. He doesn't pull that out too often. It is in his bag of tricks, as you've just seen. But high flying is not really the name of his game. Austin trying to make a comeback now. Bouncing Taker off the top buckle. Taker though firing out. Uh-oh. Taker in care of business. Taker in care of business. That Dragon Sleeper. Austin. Oh, punching Taker in the ear to get out of that. There's one way to do it. Firing off with those strikes. Taker down to a knee, who buckles. Springs back to his feet though. Whips Austin. Nice hip toss. The height that Taker got on that. Taker charges in. Huge clothesline. Sends Austin over the ropes. Rock's right there. Starts the outside count. Austin, nice. Very nicely done. Oh, Lou Thesz on the floor. Austin holding Taker down, hammering those right hands. And he's waiting on Taker to get back to his feet. He's also going to stunner him on the outside. He is. Stone Cold Stunner on the floor. Interesting choice by Stone Cold. Now just stomping away. Austin playing to the crowd. Seemingly biting at Taker there. Raking his eyes. We're at a 6 count. Is Austin going to try and take a count out victory here? No, he isn't. He's going to throw Taker back in the ring. He just feels he's done the damage on the outside. Goes for a cover. Thinks he's beaten Taker down enough on the outside. Oh, but he hasn't. Taker's still in it. Austin, another stunner. That might be all she wrote. Drags Taker away from the ropes. Pins The Rock right there. Oh, but Taker kicking out now. Look at this. All 3 men in separate corners. Austin charges in. Oh, gets caught with a boot. Taker. He's got Austin up. Drops him on the ropes. I thought he might be thinking tombstone. He must have thought maybe Austin was expecting that too. Changed it up a little. Hot shot it. Oh, he was going tombstone there though. He saw him try for it. Sends Austin off the ropes. Another huge hip toss. Raining down those right hands now. Trying to open up that cut on the side of Austin's head a little more. And a little more. Desperately trying to make Stone Cold bleed here. Well, make him bleed more. He's already pretty damn bloody. Taker in complete control of this one at the moment. He's got Stone Cold by the head. Twisting at his bad neck. Credit where it is due to The Rock. He has played this one straight down the middle. He has been a very fair referee. He's clearly thought just him being there is mind game enough. Taker's going to go back up again. Maybe going to try for that leg drop a second time. No, an elbow this time. Doesn't connect though. Austin saw it coming. Once too many for The Undertaker there. He doesn't go up top very often for a reason. One time too many. Stone Cold maybe was trying to go for the stomps in the corner. Stomp in a mud hole, but Taker knew it was coming. Oh my god. That clothesline came out of absolutely nowhere. Snake eyes. Off the ropes. Big boot. Off the ropes again. Running leg drop. Taker building momentum here. Huge combination. Going for the choke slam. He got it. And a cover. 1, 2. The rattlesnake's still in it. He kicked out of the choke slam, but Taker not wasting any time at all. He's thinking last ride. Taker's thinking last ride. He's got him up and down. Center of the ring. The Rock's right there. And there's the victory for The Undertaker. He's put away the #1 contender. What is this going to do for the championship match? Does that mean that The Undertaker might have earned himself a spot in that championship match? Only time will tell. But thank you everybody so much for joining us in this one. It's been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. All the fun stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you everybody. Goodbye.